Here we have a new 2025 Nissan Rogue. This one comes in an all-new trim, Rock Creek. This one is an all-wheel drive model as well, but super black is the paint. And then we have the charcoal leatherette interior. For the powertrain, we get a 1.5 liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine mated to the Xtronic CVT. That gives us 201 horsepower, 225 pound-feet of torque. But to the front end here, LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. And I really like how they did the grille here to go with the rest of the Rock Creeks, like the Pathfinder and the upcoming Armada. Just a super, super nice look there. And I love how everything else is pretty much gloss blacked out. And we have that off-road oriented bumper. But I've been waiting for this trim for a minute. I'm just really excited about it. And down here we get 17-inch alloy wheels. Passive keyless entry on the front. And then for the driver's side window, we get one-touch automatic up and down, just regular power windows on the other 3 doors. Rear window lock there, power mirror controls, power door locks. And then we do have blind spot monitors in those side mirrors there. And then over here we have the bottle holder. I tested out the stock sound system. It's actually pretty good. And then we can adjust our lift gates, auto stop toggle, and then the steering assist when applicable as well. There's the hood release, manual tilt, telescoping steering wheel. There's the power driver seat. We do get 2-way power lumbar support. And with this one being the Rock Creek, we do get these exclusive seats. So it's a kind of cloth insert there and then the leatherette on the outside, but love the design of the seats. Did a really good job there. Then we have the storage underneath the shifter there, but we'll come back to that in a minute. I want to give a huge thank you to Nissan of Cool Springs for allowing me to review this Rogue Rock Creek today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to get the best price on one of these in your area, just click on that second link down below. It takes a minute or less to fill out that information, and I'll get your local dealers fighting to get you the best price on one of these or any new vehicle. But let's go ahead and check out this rear seat space. So for legroom, not terrible. I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3", longer legs. And this time I'm able to sit behind myself. When I sit like this, it's actually pretty comfortable, but my legs are not completely behind the seat, which is fine. Rear AC vents, 2 USB-C charge ports. Back seat pocket there. And the middle seat does fold down. We have bottle holders here. But let's go ahead and make our way towards the back. If you ever need the child lock, these are manual, so lock, unlock. And as we come to the back end here, there's a look at that underneath the vehicle. So pretty good space behind the second row. Really good space, honestly, and especially for an off-road oriented vehicle. Love that we have these all-weather floor mats, but also, most importantly, for the back, if you ever have to throw in some muddy gear or whatever, you have that. And then side pockets on either side here. Now, if we lift this up, there's a spare if you ever need it. And this one does come with a first aid kit. But I'll show you how these seats fold down in a minute. Capless fuel filler. And it's just beeping at me because the car is running and I have the key in my pocket. But when the seats up front are up far enough, just fold this. It'll fold flat. You can run longer objects through. And then your anchor for the car seat is right there. Or your top tether, excuse me. And then your lower anchors are right behind these little plastic clips, if you ever need to use those. But let's take a quick look at the window sticker. So all of your information is pretty much there. You can pause anywhere you need to. The Rock Creek unique features are here. Biggest thing is going to be the off-road mode and the round view, how that works. I'll show you that momentarily. But this sticker's for $37,500. And then we have a manual front passenger seat here. Glove compartment with owner's manual. But as we come around to the front end once again, we do get that 1.5 liter variable compression turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. Again, 201 horsepower, 225 pound-feet of torque going through that Xtronic CVT. But let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. There's the horn there. We get a nice leather wrap steering wheel here, and I love the design. Very nice, very modern, I think. But to the radio, not any huge updates here. I think this is an 8-inch screen, which is what we're used to. AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have wired CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. And then a few of the settings here. Just not too much going on here, but that's kind of how I like it. It's pretty easy to use this system. And if you go into this other section here, this is where you can change your units of measurement or your language if you so choose. Now to the cameras. Here's the backup camera there. You get that bird's eye view. And then when you are, I'm in sport mode now, so eco. And then we have the auto. When I go into the off-road mode, I get this view here. So I have a front camera there, and then on the sides, I kind of have a side view as well. So as I'm climbing terrain or whatever, I can kind of see what's going on. The guidelines kind of show you where you're headed and all of that. So again, one of my favorite features about the Rock Creek. Now down here, we do get our dual zone automatic climate controls, 3-stage heated front seats. We can adjust fan speed, fan direction, sync. We can unsync just by adjusting that temperature there. And our auto mode is here. We can turn that off by adjusting the fan speed. 2 USB-C ports for the CarPlay, or if you just want to charge, 12 volt there. And then this does kind of tell you how to use a shifter, but I'll show you right here. Pull down for drive, pull up, hold for neutral, grab the button, pull all the way up for reverse, press P for park, and then while in drive, you can tap down to go into that manual mode. And then you get those simulated shifts with the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. Electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down to disengage, excuse me. Automatic brake hold. And again, these are your drive modes. So this button is for the downhill brake control. And then we do have, again, off-road, snow, auto, eco, and sport there. Center console cubby space, decent size. And there's a look at the back seat from up here. Sunglasses holder. Now for the vanity mirror, open that up, the light goes on or off. And then back to the steering wheel itself. Blinkers behind, high beams. We have the auto high beams we can toggle there. And we can flash. And then we have our intermittent wipers, one time off, intermittent low, high. We can adjust that intermittent frequency here. And then our rear wiper is here, intermittent on. Push back for that rear wiper fluid, pull up for the front wiper fluid. And then over here, we can go through our shortcut menu. That's what that button's for. We can go through track lists or radio station presets here. Volume can be adjusted there. And we can go through our sub menus of the digital part of the gauge cluster here. And then when applicable, we can use this scroll bar to go through the options in each one. And over here, we do have the Pro Pilot, so we can turn that on or off. Gap adjust for the adaptive cruise, Bluetooth button there, voice recognition, then we can adjust the speed itself of the cruise control there. Push button starts here. And then I keep forgetting this key fob is in my pocket. There's that there with remote start. And then if you're curious, you just pull this button and then the key will come out there if you ever need that.